to offer comments as well.
I thank the Chair, and I'm pleased to be with you and my distinguished colleagues today, and also with the distinguished panel. In fact, I've been asked to introduce Dr. Prager, but I could equally well spend time introducing and praising Dr. Sinikowski, Dr. Funk, all three of whom have been constituents in the 12th Congressional District in New Jersey, but more importantly, all three of whom have been leaders, world leaders, in advancing plasma physics and fusion sciences. They all have contributed to what we now see, the promise of fusion with essentially unlimited globally available ingredients, with great environmental attractiveness, with no harmful emissions or high-level radioactive waste or connection to proliferations of weapons materials. In other words, a technology well worth undertaking. They will be well prepared to address today how realistic and practical this may be. I would say at least possibly, and I would go so far as to say probably. The progress has been great by any measure, exceeding predictions. Certainly if you look at achievements per dollar spent, in power contained, millions of watts, in plasma sustained, improvements by factors of hundreds of thousands to what amounts to an eternity in plasma lifetimes. Development of an entire new field of science, plasma physics, with theoretical and practical contributions not just to materials and engineering and science, but to daily lives. The progress, the promise, the justification of spending taxpayer dollars, significant taxpayer dollars, have been recognized by domestic and international advisory committees, in some cases on which our panelists have served or which they have chaired, and also recognized by the actions of many other countries. It's worth noting as we talk about the fusion energy program in the United States, that the United States was once, for decades, the world leader. We could be again. We should be again for all the reasons. If we are, it will be in part because of the work of some of these panelists. Dr. Prager has worked at a number of the places where this significant work has been done. General Atomics in San Diego, Columbia University in New York, University of Wisconsin for many years, and he's chaired the Fusion Energy Advisory Committee. He's chaired the Division of Plasma Physics of the American Physical Society. You'll notice I spoke earlier of creating an entirely new field of science growing out of the work of Lyman Spitzer at Princeton 40, 50 years ago now. He served, Dr. Prager also served as president of the University Fusion Association, so he represented the large academic contributions of this field as well. Recipient of the Dawson Prize and the Leadership Award of Fusion Power Associates. So I'm pleased to introduce Dr. Prager to you, but also commend to you all of the panelists whom I know personally and cannot praise highly enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Holt. Dr. Ehlers.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just a brief comment in view of the comments of